Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Football Manager 23 Let's Play series with me, cwattyeso, where we are managing Grantham Town, currently in the Northern Premier Division South Central League thingy me bobby doodah. Very complicated, but where we are, we're down in non-league, but we have been having some absolutely crazy, intense fixtures, and lots has happened since the last videos I recorded, because I did say in the last video I was going to be streaming through the whole of February, and we've got a lot of catching up to do. So let's jump straight in and I'll go over some of the recent events. Right, well, what has happened? Where to begin? You've probably seen the bonus video that I've uploaded to YouTube, which included 2 FA Cup games that occurred during February, because I had to show them, otherwise no one would have believed it. But we got drawn against Stoke in the FA Cup. Cold, rainy Tuesday night away at Stoke, and the mighty Gingerbreads went and won there, which was just mind-blowing in itself. And then as a result of that, we got a home draw against Chelsea, who were at the time second in the Premier League, and we were 2-0 up after 10 minutes. Somehow, amazingly, we were 2-0 up after 10 minutes, but then obviously Chelsea got into the swing of things, got into the rhythm of things, and they pegged us back to 2-2. And then in what can only be described as an absolute stuff of dreams, you know, Sam Durrant completed his hat-trick in like the, you know, last dying minutes of the match, and we went through and beat Chelsea 3-2, and have now got ourselves a home match in the next round of the FA Cup against Manchester City. Oh my word, what an absolute awesome match. Obviously, we need to give a big shout out and praise to Welsh Michael Owen. I've actually changed his name to Welsh Michael Owen, but his nickname. But obviously, young Caton here, his actual real name, Charlie Caton from Shrewsbury, who is on loan, has been doing absolutely fantastic for us. I mean, let's just take a look at his stats again there, ladies and gents. 28 goals in 21 appearances. You know, he's doing unbelievable things for us whilst on loan. We've got him till the end of the season, and we're going to try to get him next season as well. I somehow suspect Shrewsbury might not want to let him go on loan again, and I'm probably guessing there'll be some bigger clubs coming in for him in the summer, because he is scoring lots of very nice goals. If you go back to the squad page, though, you will notice, if you quickly scan down the list, there are some notable names missing from the list. At the end of January, before the January window closed, transfer window closed, we lost Josh Tobin from defensive midfield. We lost Mason Lee, and we lost Chris O'Grady. 3 big players for us. Big players. We then went out. I went out and did some, obviously, recruiting, or tried to recruit in. I brought in this fella, Josh Andrews, who is a target forward. He's not very good, but he's 6'6". He's 15 stone, so he's a bit of a unit. We kind of needed somebody in that position, because obviously Greg Smith sadly doesn't have the fitness to be able to play 90 minutes every week, every game, every week. So we needed somebody that we could drop into that support position. We also brought in this guy in midfield, attacking midfield. He's on loan. He comes from Charlton Athletic. He's 6'6", nearly 14 stone. Another big unit of a lad. So again, we're trying to go for, let's maximise height. Let's get some real tall players, get some real physicality going on, and especially when we're pumping balls into the box, especially from corners and free kicks, let's win some headers and win some goals. And then the only other thing that happened right at the end of my stream that I was doing yesterday on Kick, where I recorded the FA Cup games, we took in a young lad on trial who was available as a free agent. We took him on a 4-week trial. He seems pretty decent. He's played for some clubs like Milton Keynes Dons. He's played for Tottenham Hotspur. Didn't play for Everton. He had a bit of a spell in Turkey by the looks of things, but I don't know how that quite worked out. But he was available on a free, as a free agent. So we've signed him. He's on a good contract as well. Well, he's on a very good contract. He's on £750 a week. He gets £250 bonus every time he plays. He gets 200 quid for every goal he scores, 150 quid for every assist. If he's in the team of the year, he gets another £1,000. And he signed a deal to 2029. So, Dele Alli, welcome to the Gingerbreads. And then lastly as well, we got this player in on loan from Sheffield Wednesday. I think he's Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday. For some reason, he wasn't registered to play for Sheffield Wednesday. He wasn't in their... He must have been unregistered in the January transfer window. And he was unavailable to play for them, but he was available for loan, so brought him in. Because I was starting to think that maybe Mitchell Henry, who is 1.5 star current ability, and where's the other fella? Tyree Wilson, 2-star current ability. I was starting to think that they're maybe not good enough for where we're heading. And it would be nice to get somebody a little bit better, especially someone who can play again. Attacking midfield, right, left. He can also play as a striker, which is very nice because, again, having lost Mason Lee, having lost Chris O'Grady, we're a little bit light up front now. We are a little bit light up front. Right, so today, let's jump into the match. We've got an FA Trophy game against South Shields. That's a team we know quite well, don't we? Hey? We know that team. Okay, then, we're going to hit some early crosses. We are going to have a quick shuffle of the team. Yeah, that's looking good. Dele Alli is going to be on the bench because obviously new signing and all that. That looks pretty good. Right. Let's go. Let's go play. So South Shields, a team we know well in real life. Hopefully, we're not going to have FA Cup hangover situation, and the players aren't going to be taking this too casually. Not going to be a little bit complacent. Let's inspire the defenders a bit. I mean, South Shields are on a good run. Drawn 1-1-1-1. So they're on a bit of a roll at the minute. I mean, we're obviously on a great roll, despite the fact that we lost a game in the league recently. So it's not, like I say, it's not all over this year in the league. I mean, we are guaranteed at least a playoff place. If we don't win a match for the rest of the season, we're still going to be in the playoffs come the end of it, mathematically. But obviously, we would like to win promotion. I would like to win the league. I also would like to defend our FA trophy.
Clip it forward. Lovely build-up and some lively running off the ball as well. Delivers the ball.
There's Greg! Big Greg Smith. He's fantastic for us. Fantastic. I have managed to sign him now, actually. I have managed to give him a new contract, Greg. And I've managed to get him as a player scout. The board actually allowed me to increase the number of scouts we've got at the club. So I was able to offer Greg Smith a player scout job, which is kind of what he wants. Because he's starting to wind his career down. And apparently he wants to be a scout. So I was like, no problem, you be a scout. Find us some top talent for the coming years, you know?
Oh, that's clever.
Here comes Wilson. Greg Smith.
Coming here.
Matthew Smith.
Chase it now.
Good tackle.
Can take it up. Looking to run onto it.
That Shields are playing pretty well.
Goes up and over. Well read.
Smith flicks one on, but sadly Tyree Wilson is not in the running mood. Ben Watt, come on Watty. Got my nickname.
So comfortable in possession.
Sure, he's a bit quiet again at the minute. He's going for, I think he has little spells where he kind of just drifts into anonymous. Despite the fact I recently had a chat with him to see if he'd accept me putting a price tag on him. A bigger asking price, because some clubs were just starting to maybe sniff around, potentially thinking about maybe making an offer for him, and having lost obviously Mason Lee, Chris O'Grady and that, I was like, if we lose another striker, we're going to really be in trouble. So I got Bleashaw to accept a very nice high asking price.
Some lovely exchanges.
So if a club does come in for him, we will be able to make a very good profit
and he just whacks it away. The ball is out of play.
From that. Although we're not doing bad for money. We are not struggling for money now with everything that's been happening with the FA Cup and everything. And the fact that we've had a lot of home fixtures in the Cups, meaning obviously gate money. We are currently, I believe, sitting at over £1 million in the bank now. And I believe we're going to get more money for the Man City game because it's going to be shown on TV. So we get TV money as well as gate money and prize money. So, yeah. Financially, the club is now very, very secure. Very secure. I'm hoping the board are going to actually start to unlock some of that money and make it available to me in the summer. Because they haven't been doing. Yeah, we need to make some changes. So we're going to bring on Malik Wilkes, Tyree Wilson, Ben Lloyd, sorry. Might as well give Dele Alli a run out now. Tyler Maglaw for James Horsfield. Welsh Michael Owen, we'll leave on the bench for now. We'll leave him. We can give him a rest today. We'll let the other lads see out the rest of the match. Big Greg again.
Well, he showed great desire to get his head to that.
It's a simple set piece. Just aim for Greg.
In space.
All my set pieces are pretty much the same right now.
That a foul? Yes.
Aim at Greg.
It.
Oh, it's a penalty.
A time for a cool head. Oh, denied!
Oh, and Foster has saved it. Well done, Foster. That was a crucial save. We've not really kicked on in this match, have we? Against South Shields.
It has to go somewhere. Drives it forward. Played into space out wide. Takes aim with a cross. Down the flank.
No, Greg ain't going to run after that, is he? Come off it.
He'll try to keep this alive.
He did it on the ground.
Decent ball.
That's it. Play football.
Goes for the cross. Looking comfortable. Drives it in. Oh, that's brilliant! Really, it was all about the delivery. Yet another goal! Delivers with an awesome performance. They are in again. Complete charge.
Big Greg.
Oh, it's a beauty.
Well done, Greg. We needed that. We needed that.
Goes for a sweeping cross. Many players would have been aware of what was on there, but knew exactly.
There's his third goal of this game. Well done, Greg. Nice hat trick.
Fired in.
Again, like I say, simple tactical instruction. Just give it to Greg. Give it to Greg. In Greg we trust.
So what now?
Just wondering where the dog is. He's right here. He's sleeping. He's actually sleeping. Which makes a change because he's normally been a little git.
Puts his foot on the gas. Now then. Fiddles it
Bingo,
away.
bango, bongo clears it.
Gets it upfield.
I don't think we've been at our best in this match.
Into the right position to
But
intercept.
we've managed to come through it. We've managed to come through it.
Going on here. Hit long and direct. He reacted well. Driving on, a real charge here.
Come on, Lee.
Oh, just over.
Sure, he's lost his shooting boots at the minute.
Firmly in control.
Or he's got them on the wrong feet.
Powering forward here. Needs some support. He's had a fly, and it wasn't far away.
Right then, lads, just play for time now.
What are his options?
Do some nice time wasting.
An adventurous pass.
Wind keeps blowing the door shut.
And the ball is out of play. An adventurous pass.
Great ball from Dele Alli. The Lee Shaw still can't put it in the net. But we don't need to worry about that. He will rediscover his shooting form. That was a good win for us. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's move on. Like I say, a lot has happened. Again, we just need to keep winning in the cups. Keep the cup progress going. Like I say, hopefully Dele Alli will be a useful addition to the squad. That's, like I say, literally we signed him this morning. So we've only just been able to register him in time. 7.5k for winning. And Greg Smith, obviously, very happy. In Greg Smith. Right, we're going to get the FA Trophy draw being done. And then we're going to move on to the next game, which we're going to have Man City in the FA Cup, ladies and gents. Finish the video with an absolute pasting by the Premier League champions. But I'm looking forward to it. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, we should never, ever have got to that stage. Never, ever. Oh, we've also got the Youth Candidates match. I'll probably watch that game off camera, I think. Yeah, we'll unveil Dele Alli. Something of a coup. Right, Dele Alli has been showcased to all the Grantham Town fans. Right, let's go do our FA Trophy semi-final. Southend United versus Grantham Town versus Oldham Athletic. Well, that's a nice match. When's that going to be? That's going to be in April. Cool. Right then, folks. I'll bring you guys back for the FA Cup game against Man City. So see you in a few. Okay, so it's FA Cup day, and we've got some very, very good news. Very, very good news ahead of the game. Erling Haaland is definitely out because he's got a hip injury. Manuel Akanji is out with a hip injury, and Jack Grealish could be doubtful with a twisted knee. So we might not be facing a full strength Man City team. Okay. So I'm quite happy with that. It looks like we've got pretty much full strength team. We have got Welsh Michael Owen up front with Greg Smith because they have a very good partner. No Lee Shaw in the starting lineup. We're going with Durrant and Lloyd again as our wingers. Durrant obviously scored that great hat-trick against Chelsea. Dele Alli is on the bench. He can come on if we need him. But obviously he's not quite gelled in with the club yet. So it's a bit of a gamble to put him in a game as big as this when he doesn't quite have the team familiarity and stuff. So we'll see. We're never going to press Diaz. Let Diaz do what he wants. Right. Here we go then, lads. Welsh Michael Owen. The media are giving you a lot of credit. Come. Got nothing to lose. Could there ever be a bigger match at the Mears than Grantham Town versus Man City in the FA Cup? I mean, let's not get carried away. we will lose this game. We should lose this game.
Gets it into the middle. What can they make of this?
There's the first goal. Ruben Diaz.
Yeah,
So,
we
yeah,
may have
not
had too
pressing
many
him.
defenders
Obviously
ball
worked very well
watching
for us.
They just lost sight of the real danger.
Oh.
Oh, good ball. He was on the back foot. Oh, good ball. Oh,
They've got big men, big, physically strong, powerful lads who can wreak havoc from set pieces as well.
with a searching ball. Snaffled out the danger.
It's going to be tough for us. We're just going to face an onslaught here, I think. I think we're going to face an onslaught of
Lofted into the
set
middle. A
pieces.
good steal, well played. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Just wouldn't be beaten there. Good reason for optimism here. It's as far as they're going to go. Lovely close control. Played in deep. Good outlet. Picking it up in that position once more.
And now we're
Drives it
putting some
forward.
pressure on. And it's Greg Smith, but he's going to be offside. Oh, that would have been the moment of his career, wouldn't it? It was a good volley, but yeah, unfortunately for
himself a
Greg,
target.
he's not quick enough to get back onside.
Whipped in. Always going over the top.
Our forwards aren't really getting into this game. Our left back is not getting into this game. Our left winger, should I say.
Claps it into space. Not a lot we need to
Too
say
good.
about that. It
That's
looks
a
as though the
penalty.
ref has given a penalty.
With
He
the
has,
challenge.
and he has given away a free kick.
Giving away soft goals.
Up steps Mr. Dependable.
Oh, he's missed.
This has
He
been trouble,
missed.
making it work. Certainly adds to the prospect here, and into a position of real strength. Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Steered in.
Oh, John
Quite
Stones.
something.
Big Johnny
It's a
Stones.
really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
That is delicious.
This isn't working for us. Let's try and go back to balance.
Deep cross, snatched away.
We're trying to be defensive and it's just going to invite pressure on us. We don't want to be negative.
Averted.
We don't want to be too negative. Come on, lads. Let's take the game to the City if we
I'm
can.
not making any apologies, but I was really ill to supply the
Oh.
finish, and he came up trumps.
Now what's sliding in?
The boys are getting battered.
He'll keep this alive. Defenders on the back foot.
Come on, lads. Encourage the team. Try and G them up a bit. Half time. Right, what are we going to change? Well, we're going to bring Smithy into defensive midfield. We are going to bring Dele Alli on. We're going to bring Who else have we? We haven't really got much else. I mean, we got Malik Wilkes. We got Aaron Pickles. I mean, we've got Ant Horsfeld. We've obviously got Lee Shaw who can come on and do something. If Welsh Michael Owen doesn't do anything in the second half.
Searching with that cross.
There's Big Greg.
Crosses in a low one. Now then.
It's Durham! Again! The FA Cup fucking goal-scoring hero has pulled one back for us.
Cuts it out. Low into the middle. What can they make of this? Oh, special! That is a special goal!
Right, we've had nearly an hour. Right, let's make some changes then. Lee Shaw on. Malik Wilkes for Ben Lloyd because he is not doing anything. Horsfeld gives us a bit more at the back there. All right, let's go.
With a real chance here. Oh, he saved it! Plays it forward quickly. A pure contact. And look to build on that. And it's played forward.
Oh, that's probably the winner. That is probably the winner, ladies and gents.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
You know what? Let's make some dreams come true for some of these players. By bringing on some players who can do things. Hey, we weren't expecting to beat Man City, and I shouldn't be thinking we could beat Man City, but, you know, to lose 4-1, I mean, we scored. We can always say that. At least we scored against them. But the golfing quality is obviously huge in this match. And the players that they can bring on as well, you know. They've got the squad advantage. Oh well. The dream is over. Good effort, lads. Good effort. That's all I could ask for you. There we go. The FA Cup dream is over. At least we got some fans. We got to play on our own turf, in front of our own crowd. We've got some great young youth candidates. We have some good uns. Right, we'll do the post-match press conference. Not one of my happiest. Right, we are done. We are moving onwards. We can focus now on the rest of the season. Still a lot of matches to be played. We've got like 42 games in the league this season, so there's still a lot of league football to be played. There's the Southern League Cup as well. There's the FA Trophy to still play for, so we'll see where things go. But for now, ladies and gents, we've sadly reached the end of the episode. Shame it didn't end on another wonderful note, but obviously Man City. It was just a dream to be able to play against a club of that next calibre. Share a pitch with them is obviously huge. And obviously financially we're going to do very well out of that. So, it's onwards now to the end of the season. I will bring you back at the end of the season, ladies and gents. We'll see where we are, and hopefully promotion, and then a summer again where I will be looking heavily then to start reorganising things, especially backroom staff now. I think it's time we get coaches in and stuff. Might even be an idea for me to try and see if the board will take us full time. That could be nice. It'd be great to be able to get my players training 7 days a week. And especially some of the younger players in the squad who will develop a lot better with more regular training sessions. So that is what I want to do. I will see you all in another video very soon, but for now from me, take care, stay safe, goodbye everybody.